It's been said that before enlightenment, enlightenment doesn't exist. And after enlightenment, there is only enlightenment.
It sounds like enlightenment. If it doesn't exist, it's the real enlightenment. Comment.
Seems like a a dharmic answer.
Yes, precisely. So if there's something, there may be no Buddha, but if there's nothing, there might be plenty of Buddha.
Does something mean or infer duality?
Who knows? Maybe it infers somebody. See? And then we have to question whether or not the somebody and the something serve as some kind of an obstruction to what is liberation. See? But these are phrases used by the traditions. See? No one phrase is going to embrace the whole thing, equal the truth of the whole thing. See? At one point is this phrase, at another point is the opposite phrase. They both have similar meaning and maybe comparable relevance to what the truth is, which is no thing. So we have to have the thing of no thing. That one or the other. Maybe one and the other, but maybe not one or the other.
It seems ridiculous, but I'm sitting here trying not to try to come up with questions and instead be present, which seems a little bit convoluted.
What is presence that you're trying to be, that? See? What is it that you're trying to be? What if there's no presence to be? Stop trying to be anything. See? See? We can get to a place where there's no being then. Emptiness is enlightenment. How so? Well, there is no enlightenment. It's even better.
It's amazing the different ways that exist to push it away, or to think it away, or to desire it away. And you were saying yesterday that is one of our human talents, is to be
genius. We have a genius for avoiding realization and enlightenment.
Yes.
Liberation, right?
Why would that be?
It's nature. Until there's awakenment, then there's nothing. That's why the practice is so urgently needed, because it's I need to free people from their tendency to suffer. Mhm. People want happiness. Actually. And we have a connection with it. It's pretty profound. We love our moments of happiness, bliss. You'd wonder, why not strive to be the truth of that? So, common word is ignorance. We ignore it because of so many other distractions we've allowed to come in and cover up our potential to be the light. Is it that simple? Yeah.
It seems like there's a gap between how I want to perceive spiritual practice or intuition or progression and how it actually works and how it actually shows up.
What's the problem?
The gap.
The gap?
The expectation that it's going to show up in any particular way.
The gap is the solution. Right? The gap is the Buddha. It's not the problem. We're talking about the jolly good gap, right? The in-between. There's no problem. It's letting it burn, letting the whole thing burn. See? Letting it all burn. See? It is burning. It's not like you can let it, really, but it's going to burn. It's already burning. See? The nature of the whole thing is burning. Dissolution. Yeah? Disappearance. It appears to disappear. Huh? Already gone. See? You have to tolerate the fact of the already goneness of this whole thing. See? Life, it's already gone. Going. It's come. It's gone. This moment, it's come. It's gone. It's the nature of it. It's the quality of the continuum. The ever-going, ever-burning, ever-disappearing fact of it all. See, when does a past life begin or end? In this life. How much of it, this life is overlapped, past life karma. How much of this life is sort of like future karma, becoming that, overlapping forward. See? What are we creating that is future karma, and what are we dissolving of the past karma, past life karma? See? What are we reinforcing from past life karma that we're continuing, that we find to be related to our problems this lifetime, that we can't seem to get beyond? See? Because there's a pattern, gravitational influence of past karma, which tends to be an oppressive influence in this lifetime. Ancestry is past karma. Family is past karma. Past life karma extended. You have to see that for yourself. See? But nobody is that, but we are related to that. See? We are past, we are present, we are future, and we are also timelessness. So we need to move away from the karmas of time as a evolving and developing sort of progression of, let's say, spiritual and creative intelligence, and get to what I stated earlier in terms of the attitude of the truth of the burn, see? Letting it all go. See? Timelessness. See? Timelessness. No time. No lifetime before. No lifetime now. No lifetime later. See? This is part of our inner spiritual understanding. Is timelessness. See? No time. No space. No energy, no matter, no world. No self, no thought, no mind. See? It's also reality. So we might have to exercise our right and ability to switch, see, states and functions from time to no time, from past time to future time. See? We are all of that. We're capable of it, and we need to understand that and not be owned by any of it at the same time, to let it burn, let it go. See, let the higher, so inner, so spiritual, transcendent function of intelligence balance that out. Let's let it burn. Yeah. Already gone. Whatever comes up, already gone. Yeah. Some things are impossible to get rid of and let go. You have to work harder at that. They're so strong, so powerful, they demand your attention, capture you, see, imprison you, see, in their own form. And we need to move from form to the source of form, which is formlessness. No oneness. Isness. See, the is. The what is, the who is. See, the true is. The no is. See, so many come this way and say they want to know what they were before, who they were before. See, as if there was very precise and specific things that they can't see that they were before, or that they don't know that they've done before. See? But what you've done before, you're doing and finishing the doing of now. You have to put that together for yourself. So that's the slow boat to Burma. The realization view of it is you've been everyone before. You've done everything already. It's already done. You are the universe. That's far, far beyond its ordinary sort of conception of, self-progression through incarnation after incarnation. That's the slow boat. So, but you've been it all already, so it collapses much of the, say, concern about what you haven't been. Right? And then what you want to be. You've been everything. You are the total. You are already Buddha, say, intelligence, say, reality. You're already that. Everything and then nothing. What's the bigger, fast, immediate realization of what it is?
The fascination with the past lives seems like it has to do with the fascination with self.
Of course. Who cares about past lives if not the self? Who experiences past lives if not the self? Right?
Yeah. And when it's suggested as
in other words, is there a self when there's no self? Is there past when there's no self? You've been everything already. The potential of the divine God, right, energy is present and absolutely self-present. It's only present. It's now. Who can tolerate the force of that? It's overwhelming, most people, that you are the is of all. You are the heart itself, timeless, selfless, mindless, bodiless, worldless, endless, infinite awareness of the heart itself, beyond the heart itself, gone, burning, fire, purification, transcending, bliss. You see, you can hear what you don't want to hear, but you don't really hear it. The way you can hear it when you're ready to hear it. Whether that's Dharma, whether that's music, whether that's poetry, whether that's philosophy, whether that's anything. And that which is beyond itself is a little bit harder to bear hearing. You have to work hard at wanting to hear what you can't hear. And it can happen. You can go beyond your sort of reincarnated sort of inheritance of obstructive sort of confusion as to who is you, who's your me, who's your I in fact. See? Knowing that we have a bit of all of humanity in us, bits, many bits. Everything we see is part of our consciousness. Everything we perceive is part of our inheritance, part of our history. And then memory as it passes, as it's burned away from the present into the past. Clinging to the past as a self that was, that is, or that could be, or will be, see, means you are extending the path itself, the path to realization. So you are extending it. Which means then that the sooner you forget yourself as past anything, you are shortening the path to realization beyond time, space, energy, matter, and the entire universe as a step to get beyond. All the way to here now. So it's never going anywhere, but it's absolutely the reality of each and every being. Their being here now-ness, which is the divine presence of itself. Seen from selflessness, it is what it is meant to be, as a huge realization of sense of the infinite. It's a realization. Liberation from self-thought and mind. So being is beyond perception. Just is. Who can be that? Who is not that? Are you not what it is? Are you less than what it is? Are you greater than what it is? Is I am it, or is I am is? Is I am beyond is?